Eating disorder thoughts versus my thoughts. When you have an eating disorder, one thing you have to learn to do is decipher your thoughts from your eating disorder thoughts. Let's call my eating disorder Ed. Ed is a part of me, but he's not me. Kind of like we're sharing one body and one mind, but we're two different people. So it's easy to get our thoughts and desires mixed up. I want to live. Ed wants to die. I like to eat. Ed likes to not eat. When I restrict calories, I feel wrong. When Ed restricts calories, he feels good. Ed also has desires. Strong desires. Sometimes I feel Ed's desires and mistake them for my own. Ed wants to be sick. He wants to look and feel sick. Ed likes the way it feels to be empty and hungry, to be weak and dying. Ed hates the way it feels to be full. When Ed is full, he feels like a failure, worthless. Ed is obsessed with numbers. He doesn't know how to stop them from controlling his life. The number on the scale, the number of calories in everything he eats. Numbers feel safe to him. They're a comfort. They're the only thing he really feels like he can control. Unfortunately, Ed is stronger than me. Much stronger. Lately I've been realizing that. The other day I had a really bad night emotionally. My emotions started to feel out of control in that I was in so much pain and there was nothing that I could do to make it stop. I don't know how to cope with bad emotions, but Ed does. He always helped me in that department. So, on bad nights like that, it's hard for me to resist Ed's advice when he tells me that not eating will make it better, that it will make us feel good again, and that eventually it will make us happy. I honestly can't think of anything else that would make me feel better. So eventually, if I keep having bad nights, I'm gonna give in to Ed. Ed knows how we can get control back in our lives. Without my eating disorder, what do I have to control? Nothing. I have life goals. I want to do things. I want to go places. I can see my future sometimes, what it could look like. I see the places I want to travel. I see the films I want to make. I see the acting roles I want to get. I see the experiences that are waiting to happen, that I want to happen. Ed has life goals too. Ed's goals are to be the thinnest one in our group of friends. He wants to be thin because if we have nothing else, at least we'll have that. Ed wants to end up in the hospital one day, when our bad habits get the best of us and our body can't take it anymore. He wants people to notice. He wants them to care. Ed says that not eating can give you superpowers. He says it makes you stronger than everyone else. Better than everyone else. He says it makes you special. I don't want to be ordinary. Ed and I believe that maybe when we're underweight, people will realize that we matter. This is a journal entry I wrote a few days ago about the best way I can describe trying to figure out the difference between you or me and my eating disorder thoughts. And this is kind of the best way I can think of to describe it. And honestly, when I was writing this, I started to understand myself better. This video isn't easy for me to share, so please no negative comments. This is really vulnerable and honest. I never share stuff like this. I never cared about being healthy. Even all the way back when I was 14 and I first tried to stop eating, I didn't care about being healthy. I never cared about that. I always just wanted to be thin. Because I have done research on eating disorders over the years when I thought I might have had one, and I would just stay far away from all the parts that would tell you all the bad things that are going to happen to your body, if you don't eat enough and stuff, because I didn't want to know. Being thin was the only thing that mattered to me. I would have rather died than gained weight. To me, healthy equaled being fat. So I didn't care about being healthy.